Afternoon viewers, we've been playing for a couple of minutes here. We've just had a bit of a hiccup with our live streaming, but it's back on track I think at the moment. We've only been playing a couple of minutes, and this is the big game between Tupapa and the Cowboys, and the Tupapa's got a penalty 10-15 metres out. They were offside, and the referee's Billy Bush, as we call him. And this is the first attempt. It's Vega as they call him. He's a Samoan, and he's normally a very accurate kicker. He had a bad day last week. So here we go. Takes his time. Very deliberate kicker. Move in. And that's over. So it's 3-0. The winner of this game will take number one spot on the competition, and will be playing as the minor premiers next week. It's 3-0 to the Panthers, and the Eels, who won the last game, want the Panthers to win by more than 7 points, and it'll come down to a numbers game, but neither of these teams are worried about it. They're playing for the pride. Whoever wins this game will be the minor premiers for the competition, will go in the number one spot depending on the score, if you can understand that. So we've been going 3 or 4 minutes, but here we go. It's a beautiful afternoon here today. It's been picked up. The Panthers have put the kick back. It's a good kick. It's going to run. It's going to run right down to the other end of the field, and it stayed in. He's got the linesman's trotting down there. He finally got there. Gosh, that's slow. The game, we shouldn't have to wait for the lines people to get into position. The game's about the players. So we've got to throw it, line out, it's in, it's the Cowboys' ball. They got the ball out, they're going to put it, they're going to run it. The Cowboys are a great running team. They're 20 metres out. The Panthers are always a good defensive team, and they'll muscle up. It's early in the game. But this is a game to get the dominance for the next week. It's gone down to the halfway mark, and here they go. And that was Junior, picked up the ball. That's a good little kick. His Carve's off the ball, but he just can't get there. Carve is a flying machine, and that kick was for him, but he just couldn't get to it. So we're going to have a line out. And while this has been taken, I just want to thank our sponsors, the Tupapa Sports Centre, Origin Gas, and Cook Island General Transport, and 89.5 on the FM dial. And T&M Heather, I'm sorry. Heathers, you're always with us, and you're always in our mind. It's a bad throw. But we've got an infringement in the line out, and the Cowboys have got the ball 20 metres out from their own try line. They're going to kick for the line. And let's hope they don't kill the cameraman like they tried to do last week. That's good. There's some exciting footballers in this, the Panthers team, and they're off. The linesman standing there with his flag, and he wants to do something, but the player says sorry. And there is a fella out here today that you want to watch. His name is Panice. He's a Fijian. They call him Ben. And he is lightning, and I think he's playing out in the centre. So it's a penalty to the Cowboys, 20 metres out, and we'll get into the swing of this game very shortly. Our linesmen and referees are all wired up. The linesman's talking to the referee. Whether he's listening or not, I don't know. He's laughing, so I don't think he is. But that's a good kick for the line. It's just over the halfway mark. We're going to have a line out. It's going to be a Cowboys throw. The referee's telling the Panthers to get back their 10 metres. Billy's our best referee, and he won't put up with any rubbish. And these teams are very competitive, and you need a strong referee. And it's been well taken by the Cowboys. and they're a forward-dominated team, and they'll run the ball at you all day. Now they got it out wide. They cut a man out. It's still going 40 metres out. Slow ball. They need fast ball, the Cowboys, to play their traditional game. The Panthers are there in numbers. They're trying to hold him up, and I think they've held him up, so it's going to be a scrum. Good football from the Panthers. So 40 metres out from their own try line. They got a scrum and feed. But let's hope we see some exciting football, because both these teams have got exciting footballers out wide, and they're all Fijians, and they can run like the wind. And when this guy gets the ball, I'll point him out, and if you don't know him, he's breathtaking in the Panthers. It's a good ball for the Panthers. The halfbacks dropped off, put the kick in right down the sideline. He's going to come back. He must have had him offside from the scrum. And the Tupapa man's name's Panisi, and they call him Ben, but they reckon he can run 10.09 for 100 metres, and that's pretty quick for a Union player. So we've got a penalty going to the Panthers, 40 metres out from their own try line. This is Viger kicking for the line. The way it's spelt today, it's bigger. So it's line out, 40 metres out. Panthers line out and throw up they go. The Panthers have got the ball. It's not straight. That's killing teams here at the moment. They're in the attacking position. They got a line out. It doesn't go straight. Pressure straight off the defending team, and they get the ball in the scrum. So now we're going to have a scrum go down in the same spot. The only difference is it's the Cowboys ball. So it's another line out. It's the Cowboys ball. And they've got the ball. Out it comes. They're going to run it wide. They're going to play the Panthers out wide. And here they go. They're trying to run him out. That guy who made the tackle, number 13, is the man you want to watch. That is the racehorse. And that I say that affectionately, not in a bad way. He is quick as lightning. Here we go. That's Junior's got the ball, the fullback for the Panthers. And his men are slow getting there, but they've retained the ball. No. The Panthers were slow getting back. So the Cowboys are all over them, and they're 30 metres out. They've got a penalty, and the Cowboys are going to go on the attack. And everybody's tipping the Panthers to win this, and I think they'll win, but the Cowboys are not going to die wondering, because they've been playing really good football the last few weeks, and they just get better and better. You're going to kick for goal, a penalty. It's 3-0 at the moment. And I think this will go right down to the wire, this game. The important thing with these kicks is they've got to make sure the ball goes dead. That way you can get it back from the 25 kick out, providing you do it the right way. Got it lined up. Leo's a kicker. He's a good, reliable kicker. It's nice and high, but it's across the front. They're going to plant it down, bring it to 25. So it's 3-0 still in favour of the Panthers. Got the 25 drop out. Beautiful afternoon here for football. A bit hot. That's a good kick. It's gone deep. way down, and that's return kick. That's been taken by Junior in his own 25, and he's gone for the sideline. And he's got it just over the halfway mark. So we're going to have another line out. This will be a tactical game, but hopefully in the second half we'll open out because there's some brilliant runners in these two teams. And I just come to the football to watch these guys. I love to see running football, and these two teams have got plenty of the people who can do it. You got a good shot on the line out. Up they go. The Cowboys have got it. Here they go. They got it out wide. This is unusual. The Cowboys, we say, normally don't run the ball. He's far, and Carver's missed him, but Ben Nisi got hold of him. But it's a forward pass, and Carver's he's a good bloke, and he's a good friend of mine, but his tackling is terrible, and I think they're going to target him on the wing to try and get him isolated to make a one-on-one tackle, and they're going to get him. He's lucky he's got Ben or Benisi there to help him to cover it up. So it's a forward pass, so we've got a scrum going down just short of a halfway line. You've got a good shot on the camera. That's Viga's got the ball. Sets the call. The ball's in. It's a Panthers good scrum. The Cowboys collapsed. They're going to run it off the scrum. Out they come. Here comes. Oh, the racehorse wanted the ball, but they didn't give it to him. They're on the 25-metre mark. They've gone out. This is going to be a tactical game, this one, for a long time. Hopefully we can see some good running rugby. But this is a prelude to our semi-finals next week. They've got a line out. It's a Cowboys throw. And the big weakness in our games of late is our line outs haven't been very good, and there's been a lot of forward passes in our games. So here we go, another line out. Up they go. They've got it. The Cowboys messed it up, but they got it. Straight into the forwards, but the Tupapa forwards are very strong. Still going. That's a good run. He's made 25 metres. Now they're gone out. So he's going to give a penalty because the Panthers are offside. Waving his arms around like a Sydney policeman. So 40 metres out from their own try line, they've got a penalty, and it hasn't gone out. Oh, he's dropped the ball. That's Junior. I feel sorry for him. He's a good little bloke. He's a Fijian. He trains hard, and that'll hurt him because he's a perfectionist. But he never looked like catching it. Just having a sip of our sponsor's drink, Coca-Cola, but they're not our sponsor. Got a scrum going down, 30 metres out. Arorangi's on the attack. There's a big opportunity for him to do some damage here. Sets the ball. The ball's in. That's good because Arorangi's holding the Panthers. They were strong last week. And they've got the fullback in. Straight over the top of him. He made the tackle, Carve, but it nearly killed him, but he got up and made sure he got in the second time. And the referee's called offside. So there's a penalty to Arorangi, 22 metres out. And I'm sure they'll kick for goal. It's nearly in front. It's terrible when you get a reputation that people can run over the top of you because they just seem to run at you. But Carve will make up for it when he gets the ball. So it's 3-0 at the moment. Kick to come. And goal kicking will win this game. And while he's taking the kick, I just want to thank Heathers. And you've got to be proud of your football field out here. T&M Contractors, they've done a terrific job here. The Tupapa Centre's got the best gym on the island. Terry Strickland's the leader there. Origin Gas and Cook Island General Transport, and 89.5 on the FM dial. And that's our sponsors for this game. He's a very deliberate kicker, this boy, Leo. And he knows it's got to get over. 3-0, kick to come. That's it, 3-all. So there's nothing in this game at the moment. And this game will be won in the second half. So it's 3-all. Been going probably 10, 12 minutes. And this will be won in the second half, this game. It won't be an early declaration by anybody. There's some big men out there. And I know I'm trained at the Tupapa Centre, and these guys, the coach Darren Perry, really push them. If you don't train, you don't play. Look at Bernice after the ball, and he's always after that high ball. He was looking for it, and he'll get one and he'll run straight through him. There's a kick down the back. Junior's got the ball. He won't make a mistake with this one. He's got the winger into the game. Good run. The Panthers are on the fly. 40 metres out. Holding on. The crowd's not happy over that side of the field, but Billy's got a penalty going to the Cowboys. Somebody's giving him a mouthful of cheek, and he's going to march them 10. But Billy don't put up with any rubbish. So they're down to the halfway mark. There's a kick for the sideline. And they're 30 metres out from the Panthers try line. It's a Cowboys line out and throw. And they've got some good outstanding backs in the Cowboys out the back. So we'll just see how it all turns out. One bloke who doesn't get many raps is... Oh, here we go. He's good for good tackle. Good tackle. He does. On, they're into it. The Panthers are trying to hold him. The number 12 for the Cowboys, Farley. He's a good footballer. He scored a couple of tries last week. He's a real good thinking footballer, and he directs a lot of their play. The Panthers are on top of this. Didn't let the ball go. So got a penalty. Billy was playing last year, so he's in good shape. And he's a good referee. And he's telling number 4, Robert Heather Jr., what he expects. And he's talking to Tom too, both the captains. He wants a good open game too. So it's 3-all. Penalty to the Panthers. It's on the halfway mark. You get a good shot of this. We're going to have a line out. John Barno's going to be throwing it. Davies number 1. Tom's normally the receiver. Tom is one of the most consistent players we got in the competition. The ball normally goes to him at number 2. Up we go. Now they've got to change their line out. That was a set move. Now they'll probably go to Tom, number 2. Yep. It's easy to pick it up. John's got the ball. on the halfway mark. Panthers ball. The Cowboys love this sort of stuff. They're a good defensive team, the Cowboys. They're going to come to short side. Here goes Tom again into the forwards. He's setting the platform. Got a good ball out. Here they come. Here's a big run up the middle. Here goes the flying machine. He didn't get away, but he's going to get away shortly. He can keep grabbing his jumper, but he's going to get past you one day. And he's quick. It's a penalty. 30 metres out to the Panthers, and I'm sure he'll kick for goal. Because Vigo, he knows these 3 points can win the game. And the sun's gone down, and it's turned into a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for rugby union. And we've got a good crowd in, and these double headers have been good for the Cook Island Rugby Union because we get supporters for 4 teams in here. And you can hear the music in the background, and you don't often, that's the Polynesian way of playing sport. And in our big games, we have the drummers and the dancers, and it's exciting. This is right in front, 35 metres out. And on his day, he's a good kicker, this fella. And every one of these kicks are going to count at the end of the day. Moves in. It's exciting. This is right in front, 35 metres out. And on his day, he's a good kicker, this fella. And every one of these kicks are going to count at the end of the day. Moves in. The linesmen haven't moved, and it never went close to going over. But the good thing is they should get the ball back from the 25 drop or the 22 drop. They've got a couple of good goal kickers in the Panthers team, and they got a couple of good kickers in the Cowboys too. So if he misses any more, they'll probably bring Felecki into the kicking. Here we go, right down the middle. Then they're targeting Carve. This is Ben. Got the ball, laid the ball back. Good football. You'd see that on the camera. That was good setup. There's nothing of Carve, but he's a brave footballer. Panthers have got the ball. They're 40 metres out. They're going to use their big forwards. They're trying to rumble it up. Hookie's in there. Out it comes. Good pick up. Kick over the back, down the back. Been picked up by the winger. He's been brought down 25 metres out. The kick's on. And that's one thing you shouldn't be doing to the Panthers, because these back players are really quick footballers. And look at this, the kick's over the top, they're chasing it, and the bounce is going to come up, and he's come up, oh, he's dropped it. It was nearly home, but the referee's got the Panthers knock on, but that was nearly home, that one. Just needed a bit of luck, but the ball didn't stick when he tried to pick it up. So we've got a scrum going down, it's a Cowboys ball 10 metres out. That's how the game's going to open up, and the Panthers will run the ball. Because they've just got a superior set of backline players. Forwards aren't too bad either, but their backline is electric. The scrum's going down. The referee's called for the ball to go in. They're set. The big push is on. The Cowboys are trying to push them off the ball, but the Cowboys have got the ball. They've got them down. They're trying to force them back over the try line. You just got to be careful here, the Panthers, they don't get offside. They're fighting tooth and nail, the Cowboys, to get out of their own goal line, but they've been caught behind the try line. That's good football from the Panthers. Their defence is terrific at the moment, and they're fit. I watch them train 2 or 3 times a week, and Darren's got them fit. So we've got a scrum going down, 10 metres out, and this could be a platform for the Panthers. They just got to get these quick men in the right spots. And the way they're set up, you would think it's going to go to the left, but depending on how the scrum turns around, I'd be going to the right because that's where your winners are. Yeah, that's the way to go. Here we go. Oh, they tipped him over, but he got the ball away. He's just throwing silly passes at the moment. He's better off hanging on to the ball. They're trying to score at every opportunity rather than set it up and then go to the next play. So we've got a scrum going down, 10 metres out from the Cowboys' try line. And the score is 3-3 all. Nothing in it, but the game's going to be won in the second half. But last week the Panthers pushed the Eels all over the park last week. But the Cowboys are a different proposition because they're a strong team. Cowboys got the ball. Panthers put the power on. They're trying to turn it, and they've turned it. They've come up with it, and the Panthers are playing good football at the moment. When a team's in this frame of mind, they're hard to beat. It's a Cowboys penalty, sorry. They mustn't have went straight first. They must have tried to screw it straight away. That's a good kick. It's been picked up, and here they go. Here goes these Fijians. They're into it. They've got plenty of people out wide. And they're going to get it out wide. Oh, bad pass. First knock-ons against the Panthers. And you can see the Panthers are trying to score it every time they get the ball. And they'd be better off just settling it down and go to the next one. So they've got a scrum going down, and the Cowboys have been in their half for most of this first half. So we've got a scrum going down 30 metres out. It's a Cowboys scrum and feed. Binds the call. Set. The push is big on. Big push from the Panthers again, but the Cowboys got it out. Here's the kick, and that's going to be out on the full. Way back. Carvey knows the rules. So we're going to come back here. We're going to have a line out. Same spot. John Varno's the thrower. And the Zoo are going to go to 2 or 4. It's gone to Tom again. Tom's a very reliable jumper. They've got their big forwards lined up here. They're going to go into the middle of the ground. Here's a big run up the middle. The Panthers are on the charge. Out they come, the big forward, Big Davies into it. They're setting themselves up here. They're trying to draw the Cowboys in, and oh, it's a bad pass. Tom's picked it up. They've got to go down with the ball and set it up and go to the next phase. Here they go out wide. Very close there. It's gone back. Out they come, the Panthers. The Cowboys' defence is pretty good around the ruck. And the Sun's in that corner. But they're battling away. Players everywhere. And the referee's blown his whistle. We're going to have a talking to the linesman. Penalty to the Panthers, 10 metres out. They're going to go for the line out again. gone backwards to give themselves a bit of room. And hopefully they can secure the ball, the Panthers, and get it out to these backline players. They're all Fijians, so they be chattering away in the Fijian language, which nobody will understand except you're a Fijian. They're trying to set something up. In comes the Panthers throw. Up they go. Oh, terrible throw. They're killers, they are. You're 5 metres out, you're on the attack, and you lose your line out. There's just no excuse for it. They've had a quick throw in, the Panthers. And here we go. Here we go. Up the middle. Look at this. Look at this. He's off. He's off. The Cowboys know the alarm bells ring when this boy gets the ball. Everybody is on the danger alert. There they go out wide. Carbo's got the ball. He's just as good, as effective as the rest of them. They're going to go for it. They're 5 metres out. The Panthers, they got the ball away and he's knocked it on. And the Cowboys have come away with it. Carbo's off again. Whoops, he's off. He's down. It's exciting football, but it's not going anywhere. The Panthers want the ball. The referee says, let it come. Out it comes. Here goes the big forwards. They go to the right. They got plenty of men out wide. Out they come. Viger's gone for the field goal. And they're offside. So it's a penalty to the Panthers. That's why he went for the field goal. Didn't go over. But he had the penalty advantage. Oh, sorry. I thought he ruled they were offside. But anyway, my mistake. But it's the Cowboys dropout on the 22. Long kick down to the halfway mark. Up they come. There's the high stepper. That's Tua. You know his style. And he's been on the bench. You got Tom, Captain Courageous. He's a warrior, that fella. He's easy to find. He's got that white headgear on. And every week he puts in. Here we go, the whistle's blown. It's a penalty to the Panthers. And the Panthers have got to come away with some points here. They've had all the possession and no points. It's 3-3. The referee's calling the captain out. Probably telling him any more and you're going to be off. So it's probably a mouthful of cheek that he got. It's not going to make any difference to him. They're going to kick for goal. 3-3, kick to come. While he's taking the kick, I just want to thank our sponsors for the day, T&M Contractors or T&M Heather, the Tupapa Sports Centre, Cook Island General Transport, Origin Gas and 89.5 on the FM dial. And here we go with the kick. It's 3-3 at the moment. You can see how desperate these teams are to get points. Any opportunity, they're going to try and score points. And that's over. So it's now 6-3 to the Panthers. But as I often say, this game is not going to be won in the first half. It's going to be won deep in the second half. 6-3, the Panthers are in front. There's no domination at the moment because the Panthers had all the ball and the Cowboys actually done well to hold them down to 6-3. They've secured the ball. There's a big long kick, but the Cowboys have got it covered with the winger. He's going to run it. He's got to get isolated out there because there's Panthers everywhere. And the Cowboys are slow to get onside. And they're off. And that was just the lack of Cowboys being there. They've lost the ball, I think. Out it comes. It's a Panthers ball. They're going to go run the ball out. Oh, bad pass. They picked the ball up and lost it. Knock on. First knock-ons against the Cowboys. The second one against the Panthers. So we're going to have a scrum go down 30 metres out. It's going to be a Panthers scrum and feed. And I'm sure the coach, Darren Perry, would like the Panthers to come away with some points. 6-3 is not, it's nothing, it's just one kick. There's an injured player on the other side of the field and he's a Panther. But while this is breaks being taken, I just want to thank our sponsors on behalf of Dave, the owner of Vucka TV. Without sponsors, we can't do anything. And the T&M contractors, the Tupapa Centre, Origin Gas and Cook Island General Transport and 89.5 on the FM dial, they stick with us. And I hope we're doing them a good job. And I just want to say hello to all our overseas viewers and Cook Islanders all over the place, and especially to my mate Chris in Brisbane or Papua New Guinea, and the governor up there, Puckus Powers, and all the Lay Tiger men, because they're watching their men play and they've won the game earlier. And oh, here he goes, this is a racehorse and he's through. Gosh, he's quick. And his speed just gets him there, but the Cowboys are desperate. He's hung on to the ball. He's made too many mistakes today, but when he runs the ball, you've got to be with him because he's like lightning. And he doesn't mind the contact, which is unusual. A man that fast normally don't want to get tackled, but he runs straight into him. And we got the Cook Island Games coming up in the first week in October, and they tell me he's going to run 100 metres, and his best time is 10.09, and I just want to be there to see that, because I've never seen anybody run that fast over here, not even in a car. But the Panthers are ready, and they're up for this, and the Cowboys are slow getting there. Stormel's the thrower. The Cowboys are a very deliberate team. Up they go, they're ready. Two looks like they're jumper. Up they go. That's Robert Heather. Robert's a good footballer. Davey Matto's all over him. Should fall on them, Davey. They won't get up. Out they come. There's the kick. This is a set move. It's to test the fullback out. He's jumped, but he missed the ball. It's gone all over the place. I don't know who's come up with the ball, but there is a knock-on in there. The Panthers knocked the first one on, and the Cowboys have knocked the second one on, but that was a lottery ball, and that's the half-time siren blowing. We're going to have the scrum, but at the moment it is 6-3 to the Panthers, and unless something happens dramatically here, we will go to the half-time break at 6-3, and it's going to be on for young and old in the second half. The sun's gone behind the clouds, and the second half is going to be played in very good conditions. And you can hear the referee calling set. The Cowboys are down. Yep, the Panthers just all over him. They're taking a quick tap. Oh, and he wasn't on the mark. He's an inch off the mark, but he couldn't get on the mark. There was too many players on the mark. But they're going to have the line out. Oh no, they're going for the half time. They're going to oranges at 6-3 to the Panthers. Will be back shortly. From the Cowboys try line. And the score is 3-3 Nothing in it, but the game's going to be won in the second half. But last week the Panthers pushed the Eels all over the park last week. But the Cowboys are a different proposition because they're a strong team. Cowboys got the ball. Panthers put the power on. They're trying to turn it, and they've turned it. They've come up with it, and the Panthers are playing good football at the moment. When a team's in this frame of mind, they're hard to beat. It's a Cowboys penalty, sorry. They mustn't have went straight first. They must have tried to screw it straight away. That's a good kick. It's been picked up, and here they go. Here goes these Fijians. They're into it. Got plenty of people out wide. And they're going to get it out wide. Oh, bad pass. First knock-ons against the Panthers. And you can see the Panthers are trying to score it every time they get the ball. And they'd be better off just settling it down and go to the next one. So they've got a scrum going down, and the Cowboys have been in their half for most of this first half. So we've got a scrum going down 30 metres out. It's a Cowboys scrum and feed. Binds the call. Set. The push is big on. A big push from the Panthers again, but the Cowboys got it out. Here's the kick, and that's going to be out on the full. Way back. Carvey knows the rules. So we're going to come back here. We're going to have a line out. Same spot. John Varno's the thrower. And the Zoo are going to go to 2 or 4. It's gone to Tom again. Tom's a very reliable jumper. They've got the big forwards lined up here. They're going to go into the middle of the ground. Here's a big run up the middle. The Panthers are on the charge. Out they come, the big forward, Big Dave. He's into it. They're setting themselves up here. They're trying to draw the Cowboys in, and oh, it's a bad pass. Tom's picked it up. They've got to go down with the ball and set it up and go to the next phase. Here they go out wide. Very close there. It's gone back. Out they come, the Panthers. Cowboys' defence is pretty good around the ruck. And the sun's in that corner. But they're battling away. Players everywhere. And the referee's blown his whistle. We're going to have a talking to the linesman. Penalty to the Panthers, 10 metres out. They're going to go for the line out again. Gone backwards to give themselves a bit of room. And hopefully they can secure the ball, the Panthers, and get it out to these backline players. They're all Fijians, so they be chattering away in the Fijian language, which nobody will understand except you're a Fijian. They're trying to set something up. In comes the Panthers throw. Up they go. Oh, terrible throw. They're killers, they are. You're 5 metres out, you're on the attack, and you lose your line out. There's just no excuse for it. So they've had a quick throw in the Panthers. And here we go. Here we go. Up the middle. Look at this. Look at this. He's off. He's off. The Cowboys know the alarm bells ring when this boy gets the ball. Everybody is on the danger alert. There we go out wide. Carvey's got the ball. He's just as good, as effective as the rest of them. They're going to go for it. They're 5 metres out. Panthers, they got the ball away and he's knocked it on. And the Cowboys have come away with it. Carvey's off again. Whoops, he's off. He's down. It's exciting football, but it's not going anywhere. The Panthers want the ball. The referee says, let it come. Out it comes. Here goes the big forwards. They go to the right. They got plenty of men out wide. Out they come. Viger's gone for the field goal. And they're offside. So it's a penalty to the Panthers. That's why he went for the field goal. Didn't go over. But he had the penalty advantage. Oh, sorry. I thought he ruled they were offside. But anyway, my mistake. But it's the Cowboys dropout on the 22. Long kick down to the halfway mark. Up they come. There's the high stepper. That's Tua. You know his style. And he's been on the bench. He goes Big Tom. Captain Courageous. He's a warrior, that fella. Easy to find. He's got that white headgear on. And every week he puts in. Here we go. The whistle's blown. It's a penalty to the Panthers. And the Panthers have got to come away with some points here. They've had all the possession and no points. It's 3-all. The referee's calling the captain out. Probably telling him any more and you're going to be off. So it's probably a mouthful of cheek that he got. It's not going to make any difference to him. They're going to, he's going to kick for goal. 3-all, kick to come. While he's taking the kick, I just want to thank our sponsors for the day, T&M Contractors or T&M Heather, the Tupapa Sports Centre, Cook Island General Transport, Origin Gas and 89.5 on the FM dial. And here we go with the kick. It's 3-all at the moment. You can see how desperate these teams are to get points. Any opportunity, they're going to try and score points. And that's over. So it's now 6-3 to the Panthers. But as I often say, this game is not going to be won in the first half. It's going to be won deep in the second half. 6-3, the Panthers are in front. There's no domination at the moment because the Panthers had all the ball and the Cowboys actually done well to hold them down to 6-3. They've secured the ball. There's a big long kick, but the Cowboys have got it covered with the winger. He's going to run it. He's got to get isolated out there because there's Panthers everywhere. And the Cowboys are slow to get onside. And they're off. That was just a lack of Cowboys being there. They've lost the ball, I think. Out it comes. It's a Panthers ball. They're going to go run the ball out. Oh, bad pass. They picked the ball up and lost it. Knock on. First knock-ons against the Cowboys. The second one against the Panthers. So we're going to have a scrum go down 30 metres out. It's going to be a Panthers scrum and feed. And I'm sure the coach, Darren Perry, would like the Panthers to come away with some points. 6-3 is not, it's nothing, it's just one kick. There's a injured player on the other side of the field, and because they're watching their men play. They won the game earlier. And oh, here we go. This is a racehorse and he's through. Gosh, he's quick. And his speed just gets him there, but the Cowboys are desperate. He's hung on the ball. He's made too many mistakes today, but when he runs the ball, you've got to be with him because he's like lightning. And he doesn't mind the contact, which is unusual. A man that fast normally don't want to get tackled, but he runs straight into him. And we've got the Cook Island Games coming up in the first week in October, and they tell me he's going to run 100 metres, and his best time is 10.09, and I just want to be there to see that, because I've never seen anybody run that fast over here, not even in a car. But the Panthers are ready, and they're up for this, and the Cowboys are slow getting there. Stormell's the thrower. The Cowboys are a very deliberate team. Up they go, they're ready. Two looks like the jumper. Up they go. That's Robert Heber. Robert's a good footballer. Davey Matto's all over him. Should fall on them, Davey. They won't get up. Out they come. There's the kick. This is a set move. It's to test the fullback out. He's jumped, but he missed the ball. It's gone all over the place. I don't know who's come up with the ball, but there is a knock on in there. The Panthers have knocked the first one on, and the Cowboys have knocked the second one on, but that was a lottery ball, and that's the half-time siren blowing. We're going to have the scrum, but at the moment it is 6-3 to the Panthers, and unless something happens dramatically here, we will go to the half-time break at 6-3, and it's going to be on for young and old in the second half. The sun's gone behind the clouds, and the second half is going to be played in very good conditions. And you can hear the referee calling set. The Cowboys are down. Yep, the Panthers just all over them. They're taking a quick tap. Oh, and he wasn't on the mark. He's an inch off the mark, but he couldn't get on the mark. There was too many players on the mark. But they're going to have the line out. Oh no, they're going for the half time. They're going to oranges at 6-3 to the Panthers. Will be back shortly.
So what's 8-3, right?
Yep. No, 6-3. 2 penalties to 1 penalty.
It's really hard because of the heat as well.
But Dave, that's what happens with outside broadcast. I'll mention that. I'll apologise. If it's not coming through, it's not from us not trying. Will you be able to put it on later on tonight?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
So 3 to the Cowboys.
It's 3 to the Panthers. 6-3 to the Panthers. Right, we're ready for the resumption. The teams are still in their huddle. I'm sure there'd be some very serious talking going in both these huddles because they're a very intense team, and it's important to get away with a win here. Like whoever wins this game technically is the minor premiers for this competition, and we'll see how it all turns out. But the sun's gone down, the wind's gone down, and I'm just going to apologise on behalf of Vucker TV because we're having trouble with the internet, and we're just not getting the 5G, but they promise us, and nobody can do anything about it. It's probably the satellite's not in the right spot or the weather's upsetting it, but it's just not working at the moment. Hey Antonio, how are you going? So we just got to see how it all turns out, but the referee's blown his whistle a couple of times. It's just not happening at the moment, but this should be a good half, this one. We've got a few innovations on our live stream now. We've put, yeah, we're streaming, but we can only do what our communication company allows, and it's apparently dropping in and out, and if it is, I apologise, but we've got no control over that. It's with the communications company. We only got one on the island. If we had two or three, we'd get a lot better service. But anyway, the Panthers are kicking off. It's 6-3, the Panthers are in front. And this is on for young and old, this one. And this game is going to be won in the second half. Good high, kick up high. The Cowboys are doing really well. They haven't had a lot of ball. They've kicked the ball back and it's gone out. He's behind the 25 line, so they're going to have a line out, 40 metres out. It's going to be a Panthers line out and throw. And this is a good platform for the Panthers to do whatever the coach has told them to do. But the first thing they've got to do is secure the ball in the line out. They've got the whole, Tom's got the ball, they're around him, now they're going to get the ball out wide. Here they go. Here they go. Oh, good pass, good pass. There's nobody there. The Panthers are slow getting there. They've retained the ball, holding on to the ball because he was isolated and the forwards were slow getting there, the Panthers, and that's not the start that the coach wanted. So that's bad football from the Panthers. And the Panthers have got 16 players on the field. 15 players and one dog. And our dogs are part of our game. So you'll get a good shot of this. It's right on the halfway mark. Papa Moore's the linesman. Looks like the Statue of Liberty. He's got his hand out. The line-out's going to go to the Stormal in the Cowboys, and you'll get a good shot of this one. You can see if it's straight or not. Up they go. Oh, that was a good move from the Cowboys. And that's a knock-on, I think. He's play on. The Panthers are on there, knocked it on. There's another play on. Not a good start to the second half by either team. And they're going to put the ball. Oh, it's charged down. And here they go, another kick. And this is a wobbly old kick, and it hasn't gone out. And here's trouble. This is the racehorse, Benici. He's not going to run it. He says, I've had too much of it today. And there's another kick. It's not going to win the game, kicking the ball away. You've got to have the ball to score. But the Cowboys have got the ball 40 metres out from their own try line. And they've got being caught. So the Panthers have come up and they got a penalty 40 metres out from the Cowboys try line. So they'll kick for the corner. You're going to kick for goal. Yeah. They know these points are going to be important. Our goal kickers, we've normally got very accurate goal kickers, but they haven't had a lot of game time. They haven't had a lot of practice, and their kicking hasn't been as accurate. Most of our kickers are in the 90% mark, but in this union competition, their average has been down a long way, and they're missing a lot of kicks. So this one, I don't know. Normally I can tell you it would go over, but it's just he's been erratic at the moment. He's one of our real good kickers, this boy. Moves in, up it goes, it's floating around, it's across the front. And here's a kick for, it's a shocker. It's only gone, lucky to go 20 metres. So it's going to be a Panthers throw. There's a line out, and the pressure's still on the Cowboys, and the score still remains the same. 6-3 to the Panthers. The Panthers would love to come away with some points. Down the back, been well picked up, and here we go. That's Salafi, big solid tackle in the forwards, but the Panthers are going to try and rumble this ball up. They're going to the big men. Oh, good football. Good football. They're still going, the Panthers. Couple of inside passes that the Cowboys refused. They were looking for a knock on this. The big forwards trying to push over there and meter out. They want a quick ball. Here's the big forwards again. The Cowboys are hanging in there. Now they're going out wide. They've got men everywhere. Quick pass. Still as good defence from the Cowboys. They've got them nailed down out there, 5 metres out. The referee tells them to get behind the try line, the Cowboys. They're going down the blind side. They're trying to back over, just short of the try line. And here they come, the forwards. The Cowboys' defensive line's very good. The way they're going to score a try here is get it out to these men out wide. So we're going to have a scrum. It's going to be a Cowboys scrum and feed. So now the Panthers have got to try. They're mucking around over there at the moment, and they should have got the ball out wide because that's where their winners are. But the Panther forwards will have to put on the power here and try and push the Cowboys off the ball or upset the scrum. They're all on the ground. The referee says we will reset it. So here we go again. Billy won't put up with too many resets. 2 would be enough. The third one will be a penalty. So they're all set again. He's called. Sets the call. The ball's in. The big push is on from the Panthers. They got it out. The kick's on. Hasn't gone out. He's got it back inside. Here we go. Oh, he's going to be high. Oh, he got the ball away. Good. It's a good run actually, but the Panthers are trying to hold him up. He's lost the ball. It's a Cowboys ball. They're running around. Oh, here comes a big tackle. Great tackle. Peter Masters. Great tackle, Peter. Push him over the side. Peter's a good footballer, and it's a tackle that had to be made. Bit of pushing and shoving from old mates from the Sea Eagles League competition winners of last year. But when the game's over, they're all good mates. But that tackle had to be made by Peter. Peter's a good footballer. John's throwing in for the Panthers. So here we go, 40 metres out from the Cowboys try line. Oh. Full start. Back in the barrier, Tom. They've changed the call. Up they go to Tom again. Oh, he got pushed out of the way. That should have been a penalty, but the referee's going to play on. There's the big Panther forward are in. The game's getting a little bit willing. It's getting a little bit willing. There's a bit of aggro getting into this game and frustration more than anything else. And the Panthers are running in pairs. And the big players are into it. Now they're out wide. And there's a kick there. And why they kicked, I don't know. But here's trouble. There's blokes he's given the advantage to the players. He was taken out. Now he's playing on. He had his arm out for an advantage. Yeah, he's played the advantage, but why he let it go on for the next tackle, he should have stopped as soon as the Panthers got the ball, because there's no advantage to the Cowboys. So the Cowboys have got a penalty. 35 metres out. And there's a bit of frustration creeping into the game because neither team want to give an inch. So it's 6-3 at the moment. And it's a tight game. Lot hanging on the game. hasn't gone out. That's been a mistake for the Cowboys. And the kick's been sent back. And there's another kick being sent back. And it's a matter of who's going to drop the ball. There's another kick. And that's a better kick because it's gone over the fella's head. Now he's got to return the kick. That's a wobbly old kick. And here we go again. Run the ball. Let's see some running football. Oh, he's gone for a field goal. Only from 50 yards out. And they just don't go over here in 50 yards. And the ball hasn't gone dead. He's got to force it. So it's going to be a 25-metre drop kick. The referee says you can't do that. You got to be behind the line when you do it. So he's going to give him a reset. I thought that would have been ruled as a mistake. So the Cowboys have got to drop out 22 metres out from their own try line. Up it goes, nice and high. It's gone 50 metres on the fly. And here we go, Big Tom's got the ball. The big run from Tom. 40 metres out. The Cowboys, they're defending really well at the moment. The Panthers big forwards are into it. There's been a battle of the big men here. The Panthers are all over it, and the Cowboys have pinched the ball. And they've kicked it because there was nobody home. And this is a good kick. It's gone way down. They're 20 metres out. He's going to run the ball, which is good. Oh, that's a shocker. It went straight over the side and probably went out by 15 or 20 metres. So we're going to have a line out. 20 metres out from the Panthers try line. And it's the Cowboys throw into the line out. The Cowboys left winger's got his arm up. He wants to put a kick in because he thinks he can beat the opposition winger because there's no one there. So it's a Cowboys throw. They've got to win the line out, the Cowboys. There, they've got it. They've secured it. Now they're on the attack. Out they come. Oh, it's a terrible bounce pass. And the Panthers are there. Referee calls use it. And the Cowboys are into the middle. You see the power of the Cowboys. They're going to run the ball. They've got plenty of people out wide. They try to pinch the ball, the Panthers. There's a Cowboys ball, 30 metres out, slow ball. It's gone out wide again, but they're all going backwards. And the referee's called it going back. And here goes Robert Heber. They try to get hold of him. He's down. They've gone nowhere in the last 3 or 4 plays. Back out wide again, out wide. The Panthers, they've got their committed defence lines right across the park. Holding on to the ball. So it's a Cowboys penalty. They're off, taking a quick tap. 20 metres out. Here comes the Cowboys. And out wide again. They're trying to get this winger out into the open. Oh, he's got the ball now. He's quick. So they got hold of him. 15 metres out. The Cowboys are going to get the ball out wide again. Out wide, but they're not going as a shepherd. You can see for yourself, they're not going anywhere. They're still 20 metres out. Referee called use it. There needs something to happen, the Cowboys. It's just not working for at the moment. They've got to get their forwards rumbling. They're all over it at the moment. They're just working to get there. The referee's called. Let it out. Let the ball come out. Out they come. Back into the forwards. There's plenty of Panthers there. And they got the ball, the Panthers, and he's dropped it. And they've come up with the ball, the Cowboys, and he's close to the try line. They could get a push over here. The referees just let the ball come. The Panthers have got back in defence. The Panthers come up with the ball, they've kicked it out. And that's been a lot of hard work for the Cowboys and no reward. But they got a line out throw, 20 metres out. Been a desperate game this one, the score's 6-3. And it's just not happening for either team. I think they're more worried about stopping the teams from scoring than trying to score themselves. So Stormell's going to throw it in. He normally goes to number 2, but we'll see how it goes. Up they go. Robert Heber's got hold of the ball. Bad pass from the halfback out wide. They got a bit of an overlap here. 3-on-2. The kick's in. And he's picked it up. And they're over. The Cowboys are in. And the Cowboys go berserk. Great try, Cowboys. I can't tell you who scored it. He's run into the sun. But that makes the score 8-6 to the Cowboys. Kick to come right in front. 8-6. Kick to come. But that's not insurmountable. Even if he converts the try, it's only 4 points. And that's what I think the Panthers need to wake up themselves. But the Cowboys just, I call them the Batman Cowboys, and I don't mean that in a bad way. They just work and work and work. They're getting just rewards for what they're doing. And I think the prize is, if they can win the game, they'll get the first semi-final here at the home ground. So we've just got to see how it all turns out. That'll be decided on Monday at the meeting. But there's still a lot of time to go in this game. And even if he kicks it, there's only 4 points in it. And now the Panthers might say, let's throw the ball around and let's get our speed men into the game, because they haven't been in the game. And let's not make mistakes. And they're over there having a team meeting. And the Panthers are a serious football team. Been a good game. I like good tough games, and this has been a tough game. Leo, this is his home ground. I think he's a good chance of kicking this. Taking his time, he knows it's important. It's only 2 points, but up it goes. Oh, and it's over. So that makes it 10-6 to the Cowboys. That's important, that kick, because even if the Panthers get a chance to get a penalty, 10-6, it's a 4-point lead. I think that'll spark the Panthers. I think that's what they needed to get behind and see what they can do, because they are a champion team in my opinion. High kick, they chase the ball, the Panthers. They tried to retain it, get it back from the kick-off, and here they go. You can't keep kicking the ball back to the Panthers, because they'll burn you one day. There's a kick. And they're off. That winger's offside. They've gone back. Another kick. The Cowboys are going to keep the Panthers pinned down. Good football from the Cowboys. So we're going to have a line out, 15 metres out. Going to be a Panthers throw into the line out. And this is where the Cowboys got to try and put a bit of pressure on them and force them into mistakes. They've had a good game plan, the Cowboys. It's been about pushing and pushing and pushing. They're all up early, but the Panthers have secured it. The forwards have arrived. Now they got the ball out. It's Salafi. Oh, they've knocked him over. He's lost the ball. It's a big tackle. Here's a big chance for the Cow. He put the kick in, and it's gone dead by the sound of it. It's play on. It's play on. Oh, he fell over and he's got scronned. And it's on. There's a bit of fire getting into the game. But the Panthers have got the ball. They're all offside, ref. They can't get up that quick. Holding onto the ball. So we got a penalty going to the Cowboys. 10 metres out, just to the side of a goal post. And they hunted as a pack, the Cowboys, and they're doing well. And they're getting the results that they've deserved. So they're going to kick the goal. It's 10-6 at the moment. 13-6 would be a good score if he can kick it. I'm sure he will. So then the Panthers have got to score a converted try to make it a draw. Sun's going down in sunny downtown Arorangi. It's a beautiful afternoon. If you've never been to the Cook Islands, it's a place to come because the winters here are beautiful. Taking his time, you got a good shot on this with the camera. He knows it's important. Moves in. Never looked like missing. So that makes it 13-6. 7 points the difference. So now, 3 points for that one. Yep, 13-6. And now the pressure's on the Panthers. They've got to come up with a converted try. And they're all offside in the kickoff, ref. And they've hunted for the ball, the Panthers, but they haven't come up with it. And the Cowboys are surviving. They've got to put a kick in. And it's over the head of everybody. And it's a good kick. Junior's got the ball. And nearly killed the cameraman. And the Cowboys are inspired. They're on fire. And they want to put the Panthers away. And they're running from all over the place. The Panthers have got the ball 15 metres out. They've got to cut out their mistakes, the Panthers. That's Tom with the ball. He's got it out wide. There's a little kick over the top. He hasn't got it. There's a yellow card. He's gone to the sock. The Panthers penalty. He's got it down to the halfway mark. The Panthers are going to get desperate very shortly. We're having a lot of time left. There's substitutions coming on. The Cowboys have deserved their lead. They've played well. It's been knocked down. This boy's off. He's put the kick in. There's nobody home. And it's gone out. And it's going to be if they're going to score, it's got to be a team try. It can't be an individual try because the Cowboys have matched them all over the park. So we've got a line out. It's a Cowboys throw on the 35 metres out. And all they got to do is retain the ball and they'll be doing all right, the Cowboys. And there's a lot of fidgeting, and up it goes. The Panthers have come up with it. But I'll tell you now, it doesn't surprise me the result, because the Cowboys have been the real dark horse of this competition. They've been playing terrific football. And here we go, Big Davey, you see, big lad, he's a big lad. They're 30 metres out, the Panthers. They're going to run their forwards, but their winners are out wide, and they've got to get the ball out to the winners. The Cowboys are holding them. Here goes, but he's one out. There's nobody's, they've arrived. Now they're working away, Oh, it's a shocking pass. And that's a knock-on. And that was the set move, but nobody knew it was going to be a set move. And the Cowboys have got the scrum and feed 20 metres out, and they're the better team at the moment. And I give them I've always supported the Cowboys. They've had a lot of lean years, but they've worked away to turn themselves into a real good team, this team. They're well coached. And the Panthers have just been walking over the top of everybody, and the Cowboys have arrived and they've stopped them. So the ball's in. The Panthers have put the big push on, but the ball's out. I'm going to put the kick in, and it's gone out. But the Cowboys are just turning back the Panthers all the time. And all they're doing is going backwards. Good team tactics coming from the Cowboys. So we've got a line out just short of a halfway line. And the score is 13-6, 7 points the difference. And it's the Panthers line out and throw. And the Cowboys have just got to try and pinch one of these line outs, and they'll get away with this game. The referee says, let's go. They're in, and the Panthers have got the ball. The forwards are there. Now they've got the ball out wide. But the Panthers forwards are slow to get there. They're over the ball now. The big forward's going to run the ball, but they've got to get over him. The Cowboys are all over him. 40 metres out, they're going to the winger. There's no room out there. He's going to get isolated. Big Tom's into it. Good run, Tom, leading from the front. 40 metres out. Still a Panthers ball. They're scrapping away. And the Cowboys have come up with a ball, and they've driven the ball back down. And the Panthers have seen so much of their half, they wouldn't know what the other end's like. Now they're going to run. Oh, he's kicked the ball. It's hit the Cowboy. Oh, the Carvey's picked it up and he's dropped it. He's still got away, but it's a knock on. That's unlucky, Carvey. Unlucky. He was going to get off. He's kicked the ball. It's hit the Cowboy on the head, and then he's knocked it on, picking it up. So we're going to have a scrum going down 10 metres out. I think that sums up the Panthers' day. And I don't think they're going to get out of this, the Panthers. The Cowboys have been the better team all day. There was nothing in the first half, and the Cowboys have battled and battled and battled. And if they get the win, they deserve it. But we've still got time to go. But if the Cowboys can do something from this scrum and get the ball, they might even have a shot at a field goal. Ref's not happy. He's asked them to reset the scrum. Scrum set. The referee says too much movement. He'll penalise somebody next scrum for sure. 2 sets. Billy won't let the third one get away like that. He'll penalise somebody in this one. He knows it's important. The Cowboys know it's important. Sets the call, and the Cowboys have come up with it. They've got a set move here. They're crisscrossing in. They're 10 metres out from they're holding him up, the Panthers. He's got the ball away, and they're still holding the Cowboy up. He's gone to the ground. They're going out wide, and he's going to go for the field goal. It's been charged down. That was an important charge down. But it's going to be a Cowboys scrum and feed again. But if that had went over, that would have been the death knell. And I'm sure they'll go for another field goal attempt here. There's a time off, substitution coming on. Another substitution. 2 Panthers coming on. Nice clean jumpers. They're easy to see. Taking some of the hard working forwards off. Been a hard day in the office today. But Stephen Willis has got himself set up for a field goal from about 40 metres out right in front. So if they can get a good clean ball, I think it's going to go straight to him and have a shot. The scrum's gone all over the place. They got the ball and here it comes. No, it's a shocker. Now they got the ball, the Panthers. The big run. Oh, there's everywhere. They're offside, ref. Hands in the ruck. Hands in the ruck. The Cowboys are desperate and the Panthers aren't. And that's been the difference in this half. These Cowboys want to win this game. And they're going to kick for goal. 13-6. And I think the fat lady's going to start singing very shortly. Because he'll kick this, I would imagine. And according to my sheet, number 20 is Tamari. And I hope that's right, because Leo's not kicking. It's number 20 kicking. Hey? Yeah. The sun's in our eyes. But see how it all turns out. There can't be much time, but it's all been the Cowboys in this half, and I don't think the Panthers have been down in the other half too often. You get a good shot of his kick, you're right behind it, the camera's on it, and he knows it's important. Could put him in the number 1 spot on the competition. And by the look of the way he set it up, he wants it to drift from right to left. Moves in. Beautiful kick. But missed. But it's wasted time, and they should get the ball back from the drop kick. So still pressure on the Panthers. And it's eating up valuable time. And it's good football from the Cowboys. I'm sure they've done their homework on these Panthers. Long kick, it's a floater, trying to get it, and it's gone out. It's gone out, so it's going to be it's a good result for the Cowboys. They're 30 metres out where they got a line out. So it's turned out all right for the Cowboys, but all the luck's been with the Cowboys. So and they've got the ball. They've lost it. The Panthers have come up with a ball. Knock on from the Cowboys. So we're going to have a scrum go down. And I would say we're into the last 5 minutes, but I can't afford to watch, so I can't tell you. So I've got a scrum going down, and it's getting dark. The shadows are getting long. The sun's getting down low, and they're 30 metres out from the Panthers try line, and they can't get over the halfway mark at the moment. Yep, 13-6. I just checked the score with the scoreboard, and it's important that we get the score right in these tight games. But I can't see the Panthers running. It's 60 metres. I can't see them doing that because they just can't hang on to the ball. And there's a good clean heel, and they're going to run the ball, and I hope they don't kick it. They've gone out wide, and here's Carbe. Oh, they got hold of him and they picked him up and they're going to deposit him over here. It's another knock on. And nothing's going right for the Panthers. They picked Carbe up and I thought they were going to drop him in our truck. But that was the Fijian boys said, "You're mine, Carbe." And this game will be on next week, I would imagine. Same venue. So right on the halfway mark. They want a line out. No, the scrum. They've played well, the Cowboys. I give them all the credit. They've played really well. And the Panthers are better than this. You can hear the calls. And here we go. Not straight. The Cowboys are patting each other on the back because they're just totally outplayed this. And the Panthers scrum has had a big reputation. And the Cowboys have just outplayed them totally. And they're led by a warrior, Robert Heather. And while this kick's being taken, it's probably the last time, but I want to thank our sponsors, T&M Contractors, the Tupapa Centre, Cook Island General Transport, Origin Gas, and 89.5 on the FM dial. And let's hope we get another game like this next week because it's been a good game. And there's been a lot riding on this game. It's first and second, and first and second is important to get into the right position because you can get the week off if you can win the big game next week. It looks like Lewis come on and he's been injured all year, so they must be getting desperate down in the Panthers. Up they go. Oh. He's got the Panthers for jumping too soon. Nothing's gone right for the Panthers. But this half of football has been all in this end. And it's been a good show from the Cowboys and they deserve this win. There's no way in the world that the Panthers are going to get out of this. He's gone for another field goal. And that's a better kick, that one. And that never looked like missing. That makes it 16-6. And the fat lady sat down because she's already sung. 16-6 and the Cowboys are in front and up top, and they're going like winners. And just from Dave, myself, I hope you enjoyed our coverage. I know we've had a lot of problems with the internet, and the Panthers are on the attack, and they haven't been down here for ages. And they've scored, I think. He's going to the linesman to check. The linesman says it's a try because he's going behind the post. (16-6), and that makes it 16-11. Kick to come, but it's still, they can't win, I don't think. But just from Dave and myself, I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. I know we've had a bit of trouble with the internet. That's not our fault, it's our communications company. We've rung them up to try and get better service, but it's just not working. No, it's short. But that's, and the referee says, that is it. So the Cowboys have got home 16-11. Been a good game of football. And we'll see you, I think it'll be from this venue again next week. And Dave and I got a good suntan. And we might bring some sunscreen with us. But from Dave, the owner of Vucker TV, and myself, I hope you enjoyed our coverage. I hope it wasn't too interrupted. And we'll see you from this same venue, I think, next week. Good evening, and thank you.